Good morning. Oh, wow. Has anybody out there ever wondered why conservatives are so aggressive about trying to dismantle public health care? Anybody? Anybody at all? I asked about that. I made a discovery. A lot of conservatives have invested with American companies, including American private healthcare companies. Now, as some of you may know, America's private for-profit healthcare system is about making money, first and foremost. It's about enriching the stockholders. It is not, and has never been, about the well-being of the public. Imagine, if you will, a world where if you have an accident, if you get sick, you're bankrupted by medical bills. Imagine if you couldn't afford treatments that you need to survive. This is the American healthcare system, the American privately owned, for-profit, corporate healthcare. And admittedly, America's most elite hospitals are indeed world-class, just like every other country's hospitals. The difference, of course, being that other countries have public health care. Countries with world-class hospitals have public health care. America is unique only in the sense that while the rich of America go to these world-class private hospitals to receive the same treatment that they could have received in Canada or England or France or Japan or, dare I say it, Argentina, America's poor go to faith healers because that's all they can afford. Because they're too poor to get into a world-class hospital. So they go to a church basement where an illiterate preacher waves a chicken over them with one hand and a Bible over them with the other to drive out the demons of cancer. Yes, the demons of cancer. And as a result, they don't get better. They die in agony because they can't afford the pain medication that they need to die painlessly. So America's rich and privileged few get world-class health care, while America's proletariat gets an illiterate preacher in a church basement waving a chicken over them. Because hard capitalism. Hard capitalism. Public health care is socialist. That is to say, it treats a public good as a public good rather than as a private, for-profit industry. Healthcare is a public good. So healthcare is subsidized through tax revenue in order to ensure that everyone has access to it. And as a result, a working class person like myself can have my gallbladder removed before it becomes a medical emergency and leave the hospital having paid exactly $0.00 for what ultimately does amount to, yes, a life-saving treatment. And a working class person like myself can go in for cancer screening once a year in order to detect cancer early so it can be treated. Because yes, early detection is key to successful treatment. And in America, the poor only discover they have cancer when the pain they've been living with for years finally makes them collapse on the job, and they get rushed to a hospital in an ambulance that costs them $1,000 for the ride. They get checked, and it's discovered that, oh, by the way, you have 4th stage cancer. Yeah, gee, thanks. Private health care. If I develop cancer, it will be detected early enough to be treated. If an American of my class, the proletariat, gets cancer, it almost never gets detected until it's too late. And that's why Americans have such terrible cancer outcomes. Because they don't get treated until it's too late. Because, well, they can't afford it. A country that values the proletariat values the health of the proletariat. And a country that values the health of the proletariat encourages preventative health care by making it universally available to anybody and everybody. Something to think about.